Welcome to New Sky TV. It's explosive. While Guo Yuxin soared to the top of the short drama scene, the other side of the industry was starkly different. Zhai Yiying, also a leading actress, also standing in the spotlight, was still struggling in the mud. The short drama industry has seen an absurdly rapid turnover in the past 2 years. When a trend emerges, popularity is like an elevator. Press the right button, and you can reach the top in a few months. Guo Yuxin was one of those propelled forward by the times. One hit after another, her roles became breakout hits, memorable scenes went viral, and platforms, brands, and investors quickly reached a consensus. She was a safe option for replicable profits. Resources poured into her feast skyrocketed, and her schedule was booked until next year. The term top star wasn't an exaggeration, it was industry-wide recognition. But on the same track, Zhai Yiying's situation was devastating. She had many roles, played numerous leading roles, and excelled in crying scenes, emotional scenes, and explosive scenes, even handling some details more consistently and powerfully than popular actors. But the reality was cruel. Her daily wage remained at 6,000 yuan. This number, placed on the assembly line of the short drama industry, stands out starkly and realistically. Does she lack effort? No. Does she lack work? No. The problem lies precisely here. She's qualified in every way, but lacks the breakout moment chosen by algorithms in the market. The short drama industry values efficiency, immediate returns, and emotional density. If a character isn't extreme enough, the persona isn't distinctive enough, and the on-screen couple isn't explosive enough, even with excellent acting, she's easily categorized as useful, but not worth the premium. Thus, an absurd contrast emerges. Some achieve upward mobility with 1 or 2 hit dramas, while others, after starring in over a dozen leading roles, are still haggling over their paychecks. It's not about who's better, but who better fits the current cruel selection mechanism. Zhai Yiying's endurance wasn't dramatic. There were no trending topics, no press releases. Mostly, it was repetitive filming, finishing work at dawn, constantly switching schedules, and trying out roles repeatedly. She was like a spare part, always available, yet always replaceable. The industry needs her expertise, but is unwilling to pay for her value yet. Guo Yuxin's meteoric rise is no accident. She hit the core of emotional consumption in short dramas, strong conflict, memorable moments, and strong viral potential. Her success is a combination of personal ability and a prevailing trend. From the outcome perspective, everything seems logical, but from the process perspective, she's just one of the very few lucky ones. Therefore, what's truly lamentable isn't who became famous, but who remained stagnant. The short drama industry is frantically creating top-tier narratives, but rarely looks back at the actors left in the shadows. Zhai Yiying isn't a failure, she just hasn't had her moment of glory yet. Perhaps one day, the winds will change, aesthetics will shift, and the market will reassess the value of acting skills. Then, people will realize that those who quietly persevere for a daily wage of 6,000 yuan are the most authentic and enduring pillars of this industry. Shenyang-born actress Guo Yuxin topped the most popular actress list on a short drama platform with 10.7 million votes. The moment this line was officially added to the list on January 12, the short drama community was almost simultaneously ablaze. On January 12, 2026, Guo Yuxin, an actress from Shenyang, successfully topped the most popular actress list on a short drama platform with an absolute advantage of 10.7 million votes. This number is not only a quantification of popularity, but also a clear industry signal. The top spot in short dramas has changed hands. What's even more remarkable is that her background is not unconventional. Guo Yuxin attended Shenyang No. 120 Middle School, and netizens unearthed her graduation photo, which instantly sparked heated discussion. A clean school uniform, delicate features, and a subtle yet memorable sparkle in her eyes. She wasn't a pre-made star under heavy editing and filters, but rather the quiet yet easily remembered girl many people encountered during their school days. Who could have imagined that a few years later, this face would frequently appear on vertical screens, striking countless viewers with its intense emotional impact? From her initial low-budget trials to a series of hit short dramas, Guo Yuxin's rise has been clear and brutal. She has been validated by the market time and again, and propelled to higher positions by audience votes time and again. Behind the 10.7 million votes lies the breakout success of her character, the viral spread of memorable scenes, and the dual recognition of platform algorithms and audience emotions. She excels at simultaneously showcasing a character's vulnerability, sharpness, and ambition on screen, allowing viewers to quickly immerse themselves and become instantly captivated within just a few minutes. This is precisely the most scarce ability in the era of short dramas. From a Shenyang campus to the top of the short drama scene, Guo Yuxin's story is akin to a trajectory magnified by the times. When the opportunity presented itself, she was perfectly prepared. And it is precisely for this reason that this moment of reaching the top feels exceptionally real and significant. She belongs to the type of actress who possesses both stunning looks and exceptional acting skills, yet is also outrageously cost-effective. Good-looking, a good actress, cooperative, and quick to produce results, cheap and easy to use gradually became her defining characteristics. Ironically, this was both the reason she consistently had roles and, for a considerable period, the invisible ceiling limiting her market value. At this stage, she doesn't really choose scripts. More often, the scripts choose her. Suitable, usable, low risk, and then it's her turn. What's truly astonishing is her dedication. Filming an 80-episode short drama in 7 days sounds like a joke to outsiders, but within the industry, it's a true test of work intensity. High-density shooting, non-stop emotional transitions, almost no room for error. If her performance falters, the entire production collapses. Yet, she manages to deliver one project after another with this near-industrial-grade consistency, releasing new dramas so quickly that viewers barely remember one character before the next one appears. It's this high productivity and reliability that has allowed her to steadily establish herself in the short drama industry. But honestly, it's still heartbreaking. The short drama industry doesn't care about sentimentality, it's all about trends, efficiency, and returns. Talented individuals aren't necessarily riding the crest of the wave. Without hitting the emotional climax, even the most solid skills can be drowned out by algorithms. What she's experiencing now is more like a marathon, trading time and effort for opportunity. Fortunately, the audience's eyes are ultimately discerning. As long as she maintains this momentum, gradually building public goodwill and trust through her work, when her name is no longer just useful but indispensable, the situation will naturally change. Good actors might be underestimated for a while, but they were never buried for long. Those who persevere to the end are the true winners. Even more cruelly, on the high-speed assembly line of short dramas, being needed doesn't equal being valued. When an actor is too stable, too resilient, and too accident-free, the industry will assume she can continue like this indefinitely. No pay raises, no upgrades, no downtime, like a machine tuned to its optimal state. Her professionalism becomes taken for granted, her exhaustion is rarely seen. But audience emotions aren't algorithms, and memories aren't erased. Consistent output builds trust gradually. Some achieve legendary status with a single role, while others are slowly remembered through a dozen or so. She clearly belongs to the latter, not stunning at first glance, but growing more pleasing with each viewing, not a magnet for trending topics, yet consistently praised in the comments as this actress is good. This is actually a more difficult and longer path. Without miracles, it's all about perseverance. It demands physical strength, but even more so, patience. But once the market begins to reevaluate, when cheap and effective becomes a guarantee of consistent output, when platforms realize she's not a substitute but a core asset, her potential will truly be unlocked. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.